Hey guys, it's on Hernandez here. And I tell you one thing, don't forget to subscribe to the Canary guys. Good lads, guys. What a podcast. Watch them.
And I don't know where she goes at night, but I've gotta find out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out. Hey, you, not a clue. Wake up, I'm chasing you. Stop now, my head is don't know how to get me out.
Welcome back to the Canary Guys podcast, the best podcast in the world. It's not, we're shit. We're shit, but we love it. Joining me again, as per usual, Ashton Brownie.
Yay!
He's
Back,
returned.
baby!
He's returned from the purgatory that is work.
Yeah, I apologise for my lack of commitment. I can confirm work is pretty much finished until April next year.
Beautiful. Committed to the pod. That's what we love to see.
Yeah.
And of course, let's not forget Mr. Robbie himself, Jeff Mann.
Hooray! Hello.
The sausage roll golfer.
The golfer.
The
In
sausage roll
golfer.
golfer. Do you mean
No, in,
golfer?
in golfer.
He's- and here he is, lining up on the tee. He's got the Greg sausage roll out. This podcast is so waffly these days. I'm sorry, everyone, that you have to listen to
Yeah,
this.
but going to the podcast last week with Beyond the Barclay, they summed it with a T. It is a podcast which is like a pub chat, and that is what we wanted at the end of the day.
Just
It's a good laugh all together.
big lads having a pub chat. We love it.
I was gonna
Exactly.
say, we'll start off by thanking Beyond the Barclay for coming on last week. They were absolutely excellent. We are potentially going to make an appearance on their podcast. Can't say when.
I'm so excited.
You'll have to wait and see, but that should be something very different to what we did on our channel. We've been assured, so we're excited for that. We look forward to collabing with them and hopefully more people in the future as well. So, yeah, we're very excited about all the potential collabs coming up and things that we've got going. But today you've got just us three. It's a normal episode for a pretty decent all-round Norwich performance, would you say, against Blackburn?
Yeah, good, but
I was really impressed. Really, really impressed with that performance.
I think that is a performance that sums up what Liam Manning will bring to this team for me. I don't think it was necessarily outstanding all round. I think you had a couple of players who had really good individual performances, and two of them who I know we're all dying to mention at opposite ends of the pitch, actually, but we'll get on to them. But I think as a team, as a unit, that was just a solid see it out. You know, we were under threat a few times from Blackburn. We did not dominate that game. It was actually pretty. Well, I looked at the stats earlier. It's actually pretty even. But Blackburn did put us under some pressure, and regardless of them going down to 10 men, were still pretty good themselves. But we just held firm, and
It's
we made
really
sure
good.
got the clean sheet.
Personally, it's really good to see a Norwich team that can defend well.
Yeah,
You look at Johannes off Turup. We can see 3 every week near enough. So it's actually really nice to see a well compact, well structured, well organised. Yeah, organised. You can well, like you can just tell they all fight for that badge together, and we were missing that.
under Johannes Hoforup, we lose that game, and I will
100%.
sing that till the cows go home. That kind of game is the ones where he could not get results, and that is what Manning's going to bring.
Yeah, and Karen, Rob, you go, Rob.
I'm trying to find the stat now. But away games, we've won 3 on the spin, and we won 3 all season last season.
It's just a shame we've been terrible at home now, isn't it? You're going to do the exact
home
opposite all
form
year.
will come. Home form will come.
It's Dean Smith syndrome. I hate it.
It is so much it's so much easier to win at home than what it is to win away. Okay, and the fact we're getting like these not nitty gritty, but these defensive away games like Portsmouth, like Blackburn, where these teams will come at you because they're at home. But we've got through it. We've took the spells, And
don't get me wrong. Is it the
we've hit
best
him.
thing? Is it the best thing to watch? No. Is it particularly inspiring? I mean, we've had again really good moments going forward, but would you say it's exciting attacking football? Probably not.
Mm.
Um, but he is just going to get the results, and that is what we've been crying out for as a Norwich team for God knows how long. Because we've had managers that go too defensive, we've had managers that go too attacking. We needed something with a balance, and that is Liam Manning is not. I'm not going to sit here and say Liam Manning is going to be the most exciting manager we'll ever have at Norwich. He won't be.
Yeah.
It's not what he's going to operate on, but will he stabilise the club? Is he what the
Yeah.
club probably needed in a period of transition with a lot of turnover? Obviously, transfer window now shut. You can see the amount of players that have gone in and out. To be honest, quite a few players still at the club who I didn't think would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we had this
fair.
conversation the other week where we said we see Mane leaving, we saw Duffy leaving.
Yeah, and
Uh,
those players are still somehow here, which is really quite bizarre. But I just think that performance typifies what is going to be good about Norwich this season.
Yeah,
Solid defensive performance, excellent goalkeeping, and a striker who is literally going to win the Golden Boot, and there is no question about it.
we love that.
I genuinely think he beats Mitrovic's record if we stay like this.
If he stays fit, that's the big one. I
I
am
don't
worried
know,
about American doing right now.
because
But
that Mitrovic record is ridiculous if you look at the
It
numbers.
is ridiculous,
It's
but
so
I think it's the
crazy.
closest we've seen. Well, this is the closest we'll see to a striker beating this in recent years. I think.
I've certainly never seen a more certain bet for the Golden Boot ever.
Yeah, but I think talk about what you said about we've seen highlights in attack. You look at that front three, front four, whatever you want to call it, of Pap Diallo, uh, Chris Garden, who actually played at the weekend, Sienach Sargent. Yeah, obviously Sargent and Sienach had last year together, and but even then they didn't really play a lot. It always seemed with them two when one was injured, the other one was fit, and when one came back, it seemed a bit like that. So realistically, they haven't played a lot of football together, these four lads up front, with especially the two new lads playing with these two lads that we've had before. So I think they're still trying to build connections, build what's the word, like patterns together. And I think we will see more fluid attack. But saying that, 2 goals away from home, you take that realistically, don't you?
And the second one was an absolute thundercunt. There's no other word for it. Just
we love it.
incredible finish. Didn't
I
even
actually
know he had
couldn't
that in his
believe
locker,
it.
really.
No, the thing is with Sargent personally, he's a fox in the box, if that's what you're going to call him. He's always there, right place, right time in the box. But them sort of bangers, he's screamers. I remember Stoke at home last year where he just fake shot it and hit it on his left, and that, oh my god, that goal's a beauty. He's
It's a good
starting to
goal.
be a bit more like, fuck it, I'm going to whack it one. And look what's happened here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both goals. The penalty obviously typifies the way he plays on the shoulder of the defender, gets behind him, and he has to take him out. It's as easy as that. And he deserved to take the penalty and step up. But yeah, I just don't know how he's still here.
It's a
I'm very,
miracle.
I'm
yeah,
very
but
happy he is. I am shocked that if I'm a Premier League club and I'm on deadline day and I'm thinking I've got a bit of money still left in the bank, Norwich are probably going to accept an offer. We're late in the window, so let's say 30 million.
yeah,
I think it's worth 30 million all day. I can't believe we're going to sell him for less than that.
Yeah.
But I think Norwich probably accept at 30. And
I mean,
I can't believe that no one chucked an offer in for. There were rumblings about Sunderland
yeah. I
the
wouldn't
other day,
worry
which
about that.
I've
Not
got a bit
Thank
of a
fair.
God that didn't
beef with.
happen.
I've got a bit of a beef with Pete on about that because he said that he didn't want Sargent, and I couldn't believe why any club
And,
wouldn't want Sargent.
and of the podcast, Pete on who?
Yeah, who peed on who?
At the end of the day,
Some
if you want a good striker in this division to go up, you should sign George Hurst. That's his bread and butter.
Don't say that, Brownie. He's going to score a
He
hat.
is he is so shit. He's actually awful, you know. It's so funny watching him play week in, week out. He's
it's
so
quite
off the
funny
pace.
their whole team that they've spent. £200 million on, let's say now. Is it? It's
Well, they
getting up
spent
there, isn't
50
it?
odd this window, didn't they? And then what they
Yeah,
spent
in the
last year.
championship, and they must have spent 100 odd last year.
Didn't they break the record with that young lad from Deutschland? I
Yeah.
think they broke the championship record with that signing.
Championship record they did, 20 million or something, wasn't it? On one player. They've
But
spent
like,
an
there's a hefty
absolutely
amount
ridiculous amount of money on players, and they are mid-table fodder at best.
relegation for them.
Currently,
In all fairness to them, they should have lost to Derby. Where'd they get 16 minutes from?
yeah, they got very lucky against Derby. But anyway, let's not talk about them, or their fans will come on here and say we're obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we signed Nunes. We're in your head. We signed Nunes. Have him. Have him.
At this
Fucking
rate,
rat.
we'll have that conversation because we're now sort of we literally did that podcast the day before he left officially. We were expecting it to happen mid podcast.
I had the board ready
Robbie,
to tap and everything.
where is the board?
It is here. But, I mean, I can try snapping it.
Go on, get it
Can we,
done.
can we
Get
have a
it
good
done.
little
Live on
punch
pod.
first?
Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Break it. Go on,
It doesn't.
Robbie.
It's bendy. It's bendy.
Oh, you'll have to set it on fire.
Oh God. I will try. Keep talking, lads. This will get snapped.
We'll just carry on while he's trying to snap the board in the background. But anyway, Ashton, I don't know about you, but for me, the Nunes thing, I'm over it now. He's gone. As I've found out from all the information we've found, he clearly didn't want to be here.
Yeah. Funny enough, me and Robbie talked about this before we started recording today. My opinion was 10 million is a decent. He's done it!
He's
He's
dead.
done it! Show us the halves. We want to see where it snapped.
He's been decapitated.
Hooray!
Oh,
Nunes is a wanker.
straight in,
Nunes is a wanker.
straight in the Minority City bin. We done.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
fantastic.
like I said, like me and Robbie were saying before the podcast started, personally, that whole Nunes deal, I don't care about the fee. It's great money for a lad who had a year left on his contract, yeah?
Did a bit like that, yeah.
I can deal with the fact we answered the phone to Ipswich with an. I know a lot of our fans can't handle that, but at the end of the day, yeah, for stupid money like that for a guy with left on his contract, I understand why we phoned it. I'm not saying I agree.
Oh,
I understand why.
financially, it makes total sense. But yeah, I still am. I'm not happy about it. But I do think if that's the only offer that came in for him, and as a thinking of the club's financial future, which you have to do because it's a business, and I hate saying that, it's a football club. For
But in
me,
the day, he
football
was going
clubs
to
are run
go
on
next year
passion.
on a free anyway. So
I know, I'm still of the opinion that personally I'd have let him right in the 23s, but I'm now not as anywhere near as upset as I was about it happening.
for me,
Yeah.
the most upsetting part about the Nunes deal was the fact he's wanted this move for a year now, and
Yeah,
he has made loads of appearances for his football club whilst wanting this move. And that's the
crazy.
fact, and that's the thing I find the most not heartbreaking but upsetting about the transfer because it's not like he wasn't loved by the fans. The
Yeah.
fans loved Nunez, especially his goal against them. We loved him, okay, and everyone sings his name all the time. I remember singing his name every time he goes to a corner, take a corner, yeah. But at the end of the day, if why should we support, pay money for even sign things? Look at Robbie. I bet you spent a hefty bit of money on that, Robbie, that Nunez thing.
Actually, but was a bargain. I got about no, actually, that was the size I got cheap. About 35 quid, I think, 40 quid.
We pay our hard money for these signed things from these players, but they've wanted a secret move to our rivals. Like this is disgusting. That's the only thing I
And
can't deal with it.
yet again, it's not about the fact that he's gone. It's not about the money he's gone for. It's nothing about that. It is where he's gone and the
Yeah.
way he did it. Those
Yeah,
are the two things which really have wound up the fan base. I'm actually, because I was very upset at the time, I was emotional with Napa and people like that for letting it happen. I am by far more upset with Nunes himself than
I agree with
anyone
that.
else in this deal now.
Because if you
He
look
didn't give a
back,
fuck. He didn't
yeah,
care.
if you look at back in like even the social media posts, like all the happiest man in football was as Nunes, like love and life. It's all that quite clearly. It was all just
Yeah.
It went out. It's
But yeah,
strange.
But do I think he was unhappy? Probably not. But I
I
think
mean,
he
that's
was
going on. Well,
looking at bigger things, wasn't he?
yeah,
In his
yeah.
head. They're obviously not bigger.
smaller things.
Don't think I've just said they're bigger on this podcast. Jesus Christ. But he's looking at them going, okay, they've been in the Prem. They look like a good team. Him probably not understanding what that rivalry actually means,
Yeah, that's
despite
fair.
it being drilled into his head
By
Mhm.
Sutton and No Hernandez.
by everyone. Really, the fans will have
I
let
will
him know that.
fucking break you.
Yeah, I love that. Love that from you, I know. I reckon we should sign O'Neill on like a short-term contract, just as like player motivational coach.
Just for the derby.
I would love to have, like, if he wants to get a coach or whatever he wants to do, yeah, get him in the setup somewhere. Any way you get him in the setup, get him in there. I love him.
Absolutely, but yeah, I just think we should now focus on those players who have remained, and it's like I said in the podcast with Beyond the Barclay, if we had to sacrifice Nunes to get Sargent to stay, I'd have
You
done it
take it. Yeah.
a million times over.
Yeah,
I
same.
won't miss Nunes. I won't miss him. I just won't miss him as a player. A
I
lot of
must,
people are very upset about it.
yeah, I must say, I watched a Pele Matson highlight reel, and he's literally Nunes, but he can actually pass the ball. So
Okay, maybe we've got a gem. We don't know, but a lot
Just one
of
thing to say about Pele Matson. One thing.
yeah,
It is so woke how he's number 7, by the way. Actually grinds my gears. Actually grinds my gears.
yeah, that is a little bit woke. A defensive midfielder is 7. Oh dear.
But
Mind
yeah.
you, he makes the number his own. I'm not bothered.
wait, you're forgetting Lucas Rupp.
Yeah, we've had midfielders wear number 7 before.
And I still think
Definitely
it's
have.
woke before.
Lucas Rupp.
To,
If it
to
be
be
past the player,
honest, though,
Lucas Rupp was.
if you go
Poor.
through like all of the number 7s who they've been for this club, fuck me, it's a cursed number. Science is the only one who's really done any good in it.
And even then he did it half a
You look
season.
back through players who wore number 7 for Norwich, I swear to God. Sergi Canos, remember him?
Oh, yeah, Sergio Canos, yeah.
Sergi Canos was 7. He left in about 6 months. Lucas Rupp.
I remember when he
Canos.
scored against Liverpool away. Was it in the FA Cup or the EFL Cup? He was at. It was 21-22 season. I remember he scored at Anfield.
Yeah, I remember this.
But yeah,
I don't remember who
like,
else has been 7 for us.
I'm now currently looking.
I swear it's not like there's been no one good for many
did
years.
Aaron Ramsey have number 7, or was that just a fever dream?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Right. Milot Rashica.
Yeah, that was cursed.
Oh,
Lucas Rupp. It says Buendia did, but he didn't. He was 17, didn't he?
Yeah, he had 17. He wasn't 7.
James Madison, it said 7. I don't think so.
No, he didn't have 7, unless it was in the youth sides they're talking about.
yeah.
Twitter Grok is just awful. Naismith, it says 7. I doubt
Yeah,
it.
Naismith was 7, and that was
Wait,
cursed.
Lewis Graben.
Yes, yeah, and that one ended well.
Robert Snodgrass.
Okay, I'll rate it Snoddy. He
Yeah,
was
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
He does,
So
though,
what we've
right?
got to do is we've all got to message Pele Matson and say, mate, change the shirt number immediately. We want you to perform here at Norwich City Football Club.
And essentially sign a winger. That'd be nice.
I do still feel like I can't believe I've looked at the number of signings we've made in this transfer market, and I still feel like we're short.
Right, yeah. I feel the same. Definitely. But
It sounds silly because we've signed so many players and we've really not got rid of many. But
But I'm really worried about the right back position, especially now with Stacey out. If it's Fisher or bust, realistically, isn't
right
it?
back's a big one. And also, if he wants to play this 5 back, those cam positions,
Yeah.
those attacking
Chris Darden
midfielders.
looks good. Schwartau looks a bit behind it. Marcondes, we don't speak about.
Schwartau and Marcondes for me are not up to the level that we need for a starting.
yeah,
They've got their parts to play and they're good squad players, but they're not up to the level we would need for a starting fullback. Not fullback. What am I about? Oh fuck. Yeah, that's it. We'll play. Schwartau at right back, excellent work.
It's like it's like
Starting
Liverpool
attacking
putting
midfield, that's
Strasbourg
what I
right back. I mean, it's like, what the heck?
I shouldn't put right back in my head, I think.
Sorry. But
Um,
whilst on the topics of fullbacks, Ben Cresene is looking so much better this year, by the way, I think.
it does, yeah, it does look quite solid.
He's
I
doing
think
so well at that left centre back to left back sort of role he does. He is looking brilliant in that.
I think he is better in the forward at the back, which we saw against Blackburn. To be fair, he is better in that role.
I'll be honest, and that's the other thing I would like to say as well. Credit to Liam Manning for ditching the 5 back and realising it wasn't working.
Yeah, 100%.
Norwich will be playing 4-4 fucking 2.
Love that. Absolutely love it. Mike Bassett himself. Absolutely incredible film. One of my favourites of all time, that. But yeah, just credit to him for proving to everyone that, okay, because we've had these managers and they come in and I've seen a lot of them, not just at Norwich, across the country, and come in and go, right, we're going to play with a certain style and we've got a certain system.
There's
And
no
they don't
plan
change
B.
it. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
change
yeah.
it for fucking anyone.
I
He
always,
has done that. He's admitted to, right, okay, it's not working. What can we do? And he's gone and done it.
Yep.
Got the result, played well. Just, you can't say any more than that. That's the sign of a good manager.
100%. I always remember playoff first leg, Leeds at home under David Wagner. And I remember saying to my granddad, who I went to the game with, after the game, I said, that's his last home game. He goes, what do you mean when the playoffs are? I said, he'll go. Why will he go? Because we came into a home game as the away team. We didn't have a plan B because plan A wasn't working. We came in as an away team. That's always a recipe for disaster. Lo and behold, it was his last home game.
It's fair.
Yeah, I really like that from Manning. I'm happy that there's some adaptability there. There's something he can use as a backup plan, and he's not going to stick rigidly to this system that doesn't work and put himself into trouble. He's going to go right proactively. What can we do to make a difference against these teams? And he's done it.
Quality. Love it.
So all credit to Liam Manning, who, let's be honest, when we spoke last podcast, we were very much questioning the 5 at the back and whether it was going to work and whether we. I think it's almost an admission of what I said last podcast of where do we really have the players to play a 5 back? Probably not. I don't think we have players suited to that system.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's fair.
agree.
I think if he had another window to get a few more in to suit that system, maybe that system works. But
I think personally that 5 back thing he wants to do would suit Premier League more so because of the fact that you've got the extra amount at the back, so you're not suitable to counter attacks. So let's build up this 4 at the back in the Premiership.
it's the
You
pace of the
obviously
game in the Prem as well, isn't it? It's actually
100%.
when I watch the Championship, I find it more frenetic and a bit faster paced, and a lot. You got a lot of teams still playing the old school way and being a bit more physical, and you got a right mix of it's sort of half teams that want to play football and half teams that want to be solid and kick shit out of you and kind of get results that way. So whereas the Prem is all very much on a technical or we're going to play fancy football hype. So I think Manning's tactic for the 5 back probably would work really well in the Prem actually.
Exactly.
Um,
You think you bring in a centre back who can play. So Harry Darlan stays as a centre back. You probably replace Cordoba and Medic. You bring in a proper right wing back. You bring in some proper tens. We've got a decent little thing cooking there already in the Premiership.
We
I
are
think
quick.
for me, the only things we really need in that team, we've made some really good signings. The things we most need in that team now are a quality right back who is going to be the nailed on starting right back. Because for me, Fisher and Stacey obviously both have their own positives. They both have their own negatives. Neither one is really better than the other. It's just sort of a kind of toss up of which one you'd rather have in there at any given game. And some starting quality attacking midfielders because who are designed to play that role. Because as much as you play Cernats there as basically a second striker who plays off deeper, which does make sense, or Kvistgarden plays there in that role potentially, that's another option. You probably need a more accomplished attacking midfielder than Marcondes or a Schwartau to really build the team up and create those chances. And as much as I don't want to say it, because again, I'm not going to miss him, but Nunes going takes a lot of creativity out of the side.
Yeah.
You need someone who's going to create those opportunities, and I don't know if we've quite got that player. So, where would you,
Uh,
if you had
I
to, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate this transfer window? Now, we're at the end. Where and why?
9. A
Hmm.
lot of that comes from keeping Sargent. Can I be honest with you?
That's fair.
I think
See, I
if
was
it,
at a 9.
I maybe an 8.5 because of the lack of a right back and as a 10. So 8.5 to 9 range for me personally.
See,
Yeah.
this is going to sound really harsh from me. I honestly think we're at a 7 now. And we would have been at a 9, but the losing Nunes deal, the way we did it, was really bad. And I think we've probably not got quite enough top quality first team signings in. And that's
Mm.
probably me demanding a lot from the board, but I do think it really. I said it at the start of the season. I didn't believe we'd sign this many players. I'll be honest. But I did say I don't think the board realise what they're in for in terms of the rebuild, how much that's going to take. And I think that's been proven. I don't think they've quite got it. Yeah. So I mean, speaking of signings that we've made, and quality players that we've brought in, someone who a lot of us weren't necessarily sure about is starting to show himself as a bit of a player. Ashton, I know you've got some words to say.
Oh, big bad Vlad. Uh, sensational. I
It's funny.
genuinely am convinced that if it wasn't for them saves, that double save and the one where he just gets there, we lose that game. I'm
Mhm.
very under that impression. Portsmouth, he saved us there. Like I said, home games we're all looking. Well, we are looking not poor, but just a little bit behind at home. So we haven't seen him have a good display at Carrow Road. But
Give him
I
time
am
for that. Yeah.
so what's the word? Not proud, but like excited, happy. I think we could be looking at one of the best keepers in the division. Uh,
It's possible. It's early, but it's possible.
it is very early, but I think
As
we come.
as a shot stopper at the moment, I think he's magnificent. I think his all round game maybe not quite, but as a out and
I
out
think
shot stopper, he's fantastic.
I remember Christopher mentioning in the latest post match thing they do. Like he will lose us points, but he will win us more points than he will lose us points. And I think that's
That's a good way of
Can I
summing
be
that up.
honest with you here,
yeah,
lads? I have
yeah.
never been up for one for these keepers now that need these distribution qualities. At the end of the day, your main job is to keep the ball out of our net, and he does that perfectly. Okay,
But
I.
That's the
but
woke nonsense.
It is so woke. No, it is really woke, though, isn't it? It is
It
so
is, yeah.
woke how they want keepers to be able to play a 50-yard diag across the pitch. Like, fuck
first
off.
goal,
I just want him to keep the ball out of our net, and he does that
first
perfectly at the minute.
penalty. The Sergeant penalty came straight from Vlad, by the way.
Yeah, well, yeah, it
Yeah, it
did.
did.
But knocked it on.
Because I remember
Quality.
going, oh, we could see Vlad get involved here for a goal.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
no. Imagine 1-1 against Hippie, out away, 94 minutes on the clock. Big Vlad comes up, fucking bicycle kicks it in the goal.
if Vladan scores a goal, I reckon he just goes up to the opposition manager and punches him. By the way, like
If
left, right,
Vlad
good night.
scores, we're on the pitch. If
Bitch, if
Vlad
Vladan
scores, we're
scores,
on
we're
the
on the
pitch.
pitch. But yeah,
With a,
genuinely, other than Darlin, so I think Darlin's been our best sign in the window.
yeah,
For me, it is now a toss up between Topic and Vladan for second place.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah, I
quite
think
easily.
Topic has added a lot to us, but yeah, I would say Harry Darling's been immense as well. So there's been a few really good signings in there, and I think it's starting to show. I think again, as I say, Blackburn was just a solid performance, and nice to be able to see out a game, get those points, and get it all sorted. Anyway, then, lads, it's back on to our regular segments for the podcast. Time to give out some of our weekly awards, and to mention a few names. So, we're starting off in the traditional manner, or are we, with the sausage roll review? Because I don't think Robbie's had a sausage roll.
I mean, again, I've eaten loads, but I haven't taken any pictures or videos. So,
Okay, right. So, what sausage rolls have you eaten? Talk us through them. What have
just
you
Greg,
eaten?
just Greg's, just
All
Greg's,
Greg's.
Greg's. I have. I've
Same
gone from no
Greg's.
to lots of Greg's.
Same
Very quick.
Greg's or different locations of Greg's or
Different, yeah, actually, yeah. Lowestoft Town Greg's and
okay.
Field Greg's, Industrial Estate.
Which one was better? Which is the better Greg's?
I don't want to get cancelled, but I'm going to say the Papefield Industrial Estate because the Lowestoft Town one, the people working there are just like you ask for a sausage roll, and then they ask you, hot or cold. Firstly, what? It's not very always. They never ask that. Secondly, they ask vegan or proper. I think fucking proper, mate. And then they ask like, how many? I just said two. I mean, eat and take away. It's like I'm filling in a questionnaire. Sausage roll, please. Thank you.
It's
How
so
is
woke how these sort of restaurants do charge you extra to go sit at a table nowadays.
that?
Speaking of which, I'd also this is another thing I'd like to raise about Greg's while we've got a minute.
Yeah,
It's a debate. Have you ever been in Greg's at breakfast? But you
Yeah.
at breakfast time, but you want a sausage roll, but they've also got the sausage roll for sale.
yeah,
What do you ask for? They're
yeah.
both called a sausage roll. What do you do?
No, I got no. It's a sausage bap, isn't it? A sausage bap.
It's called a roll
On the
at,
menu as well.
at
Oh,
Greg's,
I normally just say sausage roll or sausage bap.
but they all. I just have to like point.
That one.
Sausage roll, one of those.
Now,
Not
I
not a roll, a roll. That's a
in
fundamental marketing flaw on your behalf, Greg. Because I'm expecting you to sort it out right now.
Liverpool. How
Call it a
dare you?
BAP or something. Like Ashton said, it's a good suggestion. Much better.
Get Ash on your marketing. But in lieu of an actual sausage roll to review, I do want to give you a bit of a story time.
Okay.
This was years ago now, but it was I went to Greg's with my late nan because Greg's is my life. And I went there and then ordered the sausage roll. But she ordered them to take away. But she ordered them to take away because they were cheaper than to eat in. But she knew we were eating in. So she got them all take away, please. And then she sat right down with the sausage roll, and then we got kicked out of Greg's for eating in takeaway stuff, which is utter
Your
woke.
your
I,
I
nan,
do,
absolute gangster. God bless her.
yeah,
I do that all the time, and they go,
right.
you're not meant, you have to pay extra. I go, what? I never knew that. And then they'll be like, we'll let you off this time. And then I do the time after. They're starting to clock what I'm doing. So I actually think they're not starting to charge me extra about me knowing.
Yeah, but to be fair, right, I often order my stuff like so. McDonald's, I always do this. I'll always order it to take away, even if I'm eating it in, because what if you order too much and you want to take something with you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
that
No, that's a
You ain't
very
got
good
the
point.
bag,
yeah,
so I
fair.
always order it take away. So I've got the bag with me. It's a good
Love,
job they don't charge it. You don't have to charge extra to eat inside of McDonald's because I would get in a lot of trouble because I always want my bag.
Yeah.
So there you are.
all
It's
right
one of
then.
those things. I've always done that as a preparation thing. So I understand that.
Expect the lawsuit in the mail in 3 to 4 working days.
I'll fight everyone in McDonald's, mate. Also, interesting bit of news.
Go on.
I've actually forgotten the full extent of this. But speaking of McDonald's, I only found this out the other day because she apparently is resigning. But the surname of the woman who is the chief executive of McDonald's UK is Hamburger. I
That is
swear to God, that's not a myth. Google like chief exec McDonald's UK Hamburger or something, and I swear to God, she's called like Susan Hamburger or something. It's actually mental. I thought it was a parody news article when I saw it.
it's the title is Hamburger to Depart McDonald's. Imagine reading that. You think, oh my god, Zoe Hamburger.
Zoe Hamburger. She's literally called Zoe Hamburger. That's not a joke.
She was born to be a hamburger. We love that
So
quality.
shout out Zoe Hamburger. It's resigned from McDonald's. Maybe she could replace Zoe Webber.
But she's now been promoted to managing director of McDonald's in the Netherlands. I guess
Oh.
they call more hamburgers more You don't really call them hamburgers here. So
It's
maybe
still
she's
it's still an amazing name for someone who works at McDonald's, though. It's fucking
it.
brilliant.
Who needs Ronald McDonald? Zoe Hamburger.
I honestly did not think there would be a real woman called Zoe Hamburger.
If you're
That's
watching,
actually
pause.
Zoe Hamburger will not be watching the Canary Guys podcast. I'm sorry.
No, Zoe Hamburger's a big fan. Anyway, speaking of people who are big fans, Ashton, it's time, fella. It's time for the 30 seconds of Rory McConville. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
He is a man who is ready for Rory. 3, 2, 1, begin.
So unfortunately, I was actually quite worried about Rory McConville this week because yesterday, whilst I was in the middle of Lidl, ironic, I know. Norwich posted a video of them doing like that thing when you're not meant to touch the metal, and I
Yeah.
noticed like about here, he had a massive like bruised red lump, and I'm thinking, no, what's
It's not
happened
the
to
only
him?
lump of Rory McConville's you're interested in, is it?
But I was like, oh no, uh, what's happened to him? I then take a screenshot of Seth's thing, I put it in our group chat. I go, lads, what's happened? They go, Ashton, mate, that was recorded in pre-season when Sergeant him collided heads. And I go, we are fine then, but I was worried about my man.
But
That's
Uh,
fair enough.
I'm
but
disappointed in
what?
you.
Why are you disappointed in me?
You supposedly care about him so much, but you forgot about that happening. He got
No,
injured.
Hang on, you forgot a Rory McConville moment.
Yeah.
I didn't forget it. I just didn't think they recorded it all the way
Oh,
back in
Ashton, I don't know. You're not
pre-season.
his truest fan
Big
anymore.
news.
It can't be.
It was
I
big
didn't realise
news.
it was. I knew it happened,
Yeah,
but
but
Look
why
I
at the
did
didn't.
doghouse.
I ask him if he's alright?
I didn't know it was recorded for pre-season.
No, not
I'll
good
send him a
enough.
little letter with lots of kisses at the bottom of it. Love, Ashton Brownie.
The day I get to meet Rory McConville, you like that picture will do like absolute cinema.
Fella, you know this podcast is meaning you're never meeting Rory McConville. He's going to have a
Oh,
restraining order.
no. Please, Rory. I'd love to have you on the podcast.
Rory, we're only joking, fella. He's not that weird, really. Promise.
I mean, yeah.
Just.
We do love you.
Yeah, we're big fans of Rory, so if you are watching, please don't think Ashton wants it. He's just joking.
I'm
It's
in a happy,
satire.
committed relationship.
Satire. Anyway, moving swiftly on from that and away, so we don't have to talk about that ever again anymore. It's time, Robbie, for a absolute just barnstormer of a segment. One of my favourites. It always is. I think it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
It is a good one this week. It isn't one of the regulars. I think he's been on before, but today's
You've
winner
got to do
is
something special to not be one of the regulars and get in our Canary Caller of the Week because it's the same three people every week.
because today's winner is Peter. I think may have been a previous winner, but I'm not 100%
Come on,
certain.
Peter. Come on, Peter.
Remember his accent. That's all I'm gonna say. But he has some words about Marcelino Nunes and
Who
Numes. I don't know who that
Who
is.
knows?
Numes. Numes.
Who?
Numes.
Who the fuck is that guy?
But take it away, Peter. I love it mainly just because he doesn't let the hosts get a word in at all. He just keeps speaking and speaking and speaking and
Fantastic.
speaking.
That's the top quality side of a Canary Caller, always.
It is. So, Peter, take it away.
Why do we let the people of Norfolk speak? Now it's time for Canary Caller of the Week.
The phone lines. Peter in Norwich, what are you saying?
Well, what a brilliant win, and also I'm so delighted for my manager, and also because I feel there'd have been a coup of people ready to ring up and say, out we go, and new board and all this and that. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm a Norwich supporter, been a Norwich supporter for 59 years, or 69 years, okay? I've seen us go through thin and dust and really go for it. And I firmly believe that this guy is the man to take us there. We've got to give him a little bit of time. He was on immense pressure today to get a result. And although I cram it all in, we've done a great bit of business and getting £10 million, 7.5 and 2.5 add-ons for Numes, who I find was a good player for Norwich, not a world beater, but we would have let him go within 10 months. You'd have got 300,000. You'd have had to let him go.
But to Ipswich, Peter. But to Ipswich,
Yeah,
did it have to be Ipswich?
forget about that, because look what they've done today. I'm laughing at them, laughing, because when I put
Peter,
Blackburning, who's not been that great for us lately, and I think that's a downside for them, an upside for us. When they play against us, he's going to get so much stick. That's going to be a positive for Norwich, negative for them, and we are. And also, I've got to get all this. We've got the best striker in the league with George Sargent and leader in a dressing room, probably with players.
You can't say probably halfway
Do we
through.
let the people of Norfolk speak? That was the canary caller of the week.
Peter, absolutely magnificent. You're so Norfolk. You hate Numes. You love Manning. We love you. Congratulations, well deserved winner.
Love that
And
from you, Peter.
good to see like a underdog. You know,
Yeah,
a small
exactly.
guy win it. Nice to
Not
see.
one of the regular boys.
But
They've been.
Dale is the banker of Canary Caller.
He's the one
Oh,
who can't fail. If it's Dale or Tony, then you know you're in trouble.
Peter's like the wild card underdog. We love him.
When are one of us
Yeah.
ever going to go on Canary Call? Who's most likely to do it out of us three?
Probably. I feel like I could do it. I have actually been on Canary Call before.
I've been
We
on
have to
BBC
buy.
Radio Norfolk before. I've been on
I
that.
was like 12. I was like 12 when I went on Canary Call. I was like right child.
Oh, quality.
I was
Actually,
like proper child.
I actually got asked to do like a little interview thing because I don't know if I've ever told this to the public. I actually don't know. But the 1920 season, I'll put the screenshot of the thing here. But actually was in the top three for the fan season.
Yeah,
So they actually asked us to come on, but I was like 10 at this point, yeah. And so I barely spoke. Like I was just so like fucking scared because I was on live radio for the first time in my life. So I ultimately came third because I bottled it. Respectfully, that's all my fault. But I will put the picture of it. It is such an old bad photo of me from. I think I've been 10 or 11 because the picture on here is me at the parade when we won the 18-19 season. But I'm
oh,
also in the
that.
picture. And it is, you can tell I'm about 10 or 11 because my glasses are like all the way down here because I didn't push them up properly and all that.
The fact that you were 10 or 11 at that parade makes me feel so fucking old, Ashton. I hope you realise this.
I was in year six. I was like, yeah.
I would have been 18, I feel like.
I was 14, 15.
I've been like 18, 19. Something like that.
But yeah,
Anyway.
I'll get the screenshot over them and you can see. But yeah.
You see, we love it.
Anyway, moving on to Tweet of the Week, which, Robbie, I believe you have this week.
I do, and it is a very high-profile person in Norwich City Twitter because it is Norwich City.
Well
And
done.
yeah, well
Not
done,
often
Ad.
the admin will win a Tweet of the Week, but he has.
Ad, you are class, and simple. Put it on screen now. All I care about is
It's
NCFC.
NCFC.
We love it. Admin, you've summed up all what we thought for the last week and a half about a certain rat, and we love you, and we're winning a lot.
However, there is a bonus award this week. Our
Ooh,
last award of the week.
Go
Ashton,
on.
would you like to present the picture of the week
Yes.
and explain the context behind it?
So we obviously play Blackburn Rovers. Yeah. The Blackburn captain is
Are you
Todd
from
Cantwell.
Bristol? What?
That was a very odd.
Very Bristolian accent there for Blackburn Rovers.
Yeah, they've got their current captain is Todd Cantwell, obviously ex
It is.
Norwich, and he actually lost his head a lot. Nearly got sent off. In all fairness, was getting very very angry. Ref had to have a word saying, "Mate, do your job or don't do it." Okay, so whilst we were rattling them, a certain ex scummer, but now on the better side of East Anglia, Liam Gibbs gave him a little finger saying, "Why I, mate? I've had you here. I've had your pants right down, okay?" And so he wins Picture of the Week. Well done, Liam Gibbs. I'm
Liam,
proud of you.
that's absolutely world class.
How do you?
Love it from you. Brilliant stuff. Proper man. Excellent stuff. Ashton, I believe you also got another segment for us because I think it's time for another top three.
Yeah, obviously there wasn't one last week because I wasn't here, but a new week,
Oh, we
another
missed
top
it. We
three.
missed it. It was a good segment. We were enjoying this one. So
So
yeah, take it away and give us something
I
to think
am a
about.
massive fan of Norwich Chants, okay? So this week's top three is current Norwich City Chants. It can be player, club,
Current.
current
There's
chants.
barely
Not
any cards.
you've got a couple here and there. You've
The
got
problem is that I don't really like any of the current ones.
Yeah, no, same.
really, not even the
Do
sergeant
the
Yeah,
last.
ones.
Can we do
the
the last
Sergeant
thing?
one's probably the only good one.
No, I don't
Can
mind
we
the
do the
Liam
last
Gibbs
five?
one.
Yeah, could we do like of the last like 5 seasons? Because that would be easier.
We'll go what
We can move on.
last? We'll go last. Go on, we'll go last five then. Go on then.
Okay, that's
All
easy.
right, Keenan, we'll just
I
go
can do
down.
that.
All right. So those of you who didn't watch the last time's top three, the way it works is we'll go round. We'll say Robbie will say his third, Chris says third, I'll say my third, and then second, 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 first, first, first. And then if there's any honourable mentions at the end, we can add them in. So today, because he was quite confident with his chance, Chris takes away with your number three.
Okay. For me, third is going to be the Johnny Rowe chant. It is a
Right then.
classic. I do like it as much as Johnny Rowe messes around. It's a good chant, and I did really enjoy it.
Right then.
Robbie, number
I
three.
will go slightly niche, and it happened for a very short time, but just from that one game when Timu was warming up on the side of the pitch. One more year, Timu. One more year. 2 more
A good
years,
one.
Timu. 2 more years, quality stuff. I wish you stayed, to be fair.
For me, number three, I'm going to go with Josh Sargent. Running past defenders who'll score a goal or two. Obviously, Sargent is the bread and butter of the football club. He keeps us all going. So we'll go number three for
Boys,
Sargent.
I've come to a realization. Can I change my third?
Yeah.
Quickly, then we'll let you off. We'll let you off.
Because I've had a brainwave, and I don't think Johnny Rowe makes top three now.
Oh, hello.
I am going to go for yeah, Super Tommy Tribal. Yeah, he is a
He's our
midfield
midfield
maestro.
maestro.
Yeah,
Aye,
he
aye. He
never gives
never
the
gives the
ball
ball
away.
away.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Aye, aye. That was actually going to
Tommy
be my top
Tribal
three.
third.
That was going to be my top three.
That's third for me. Yeah.
Second,
So,
then.
yeah, Chris, will do your
On to
second.
my second. Oh, Gabrielle, Sarah,
Sarah, number
number
17.
17, Sarah,
Sarah,
best
best
we've
we've
ever
ever
seen,
seen,
Sarah.
Sarah. And we signed it from Brazil.
I love the tune. It's a great bit of
That's
work
got
from
to
the
be mine, to
boys.
be fair, as well.
Can I just say
I can't even.
something? So,
Yeah.
for anyone who doesn't know, my nan manages a local pub in the area from where I live. On Saturday after the game, we had to go out because they booked a singer for the night. The original song came on for the Sarah chant, the ABBA song, and I
Oh,
was next to my granddad, massive North talker like me. And believe it or not, he just started singing the Sarah version as loud as he could. And he looks at me and goes, "Are
Oh,
you
I
going to
love it.
join in or what?" So me and him were actually singing the Sarah version in the middle of this pub in Wisbech.
Big up Ashton's granddad. We love it.
Ashton, what's your number two?
We've got to do Robbie, have you not done yours?
Robbie's done it. He said the same as me.
Oh, my number two, I'm going to go. Is it a chant? No, it's not really a chant, though, is it? It's technically a football song, as we call it. If you allow kick it off, I'll say kick it off. If not, I'll change it.
Kick
You in
it off.
Honourable
Honourable
Throw
City.
City.
it in. Have a little
Yeah, on the
scrummage.
ball City, mate.
Yeah, on the ball city.
Yes,
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
fan. Ashton, are you an Ipswich fan?
What?
How do you
Honourable
not know
City.
the song is called On the Ball City? It's like the
My granddad used to
song
always
from the
call it kick it off.
1900s.
He always used to call it kick it off. Don't
No.
blame me.
Anyway, you've been misinformed, but that's fine.
That's my number two. I was going to put number one, but number two.
Okay, we'll allow it. We'll allow it.
Move on
Okay,
then.
Chris, number
Chris.
one.
It's always been one for me. It has to be because he was my favourite player for a period of time. I love the chant. I love everything about it. It's only one. Every Buendia
Dia
from
from
Argentina.
Argentina.
He came to City
City,
from sunny
sunny
Spain.
Spain.
He's 5'7".
5'7".
He's
It's
football
football
heaven.
heaven.
Oh, please
So
don't
please don't
take
take
Miami
Miami
away.
away.
We love
Robbie,
it.
Best chant by
number
miles.
one.
I was going to choose that, but I'm not going to. Can I choose a 2019 one?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, go on. That's such good to hear. We'll let you off.
Up and scum go down, scum go
Go, go
down,
down.
scum
Go down.
scum go down, scum go down, scum go down. We're going
Go
on,
down. Go down.
go down.
Go down. Can we sing that this year,
Having a
boys?
no,
My number
we're fine.
one also has to do with the scums down the road.
Go on.
16 years, 16 years, Norwich City. 16 years, I say. 16 years, Norwich City. Playing football the Norwich way.
Can I make an honourable mention
Of course.
Yeah.
while we're here? Shoes off if you hate Ipswich. Shoes
Shoes
off
off,
if you hate Ipswich.
Ipswich. Robbie,
Or
any honourable mentions, Robbie, that you think of?
No, I don't even want to be fair.
Chris got
I have
another
got
one?
another one.
Go on.
Yeah. If you don't jump your Ipswich,
Ipswich
come
go,
ole,
ole,
ole.
ole.
If you don't jump your Ipswich, come ole, ole. That's a good one.
Have I got
Quality
them?
stuff.
Trying to think if I've got any honourable mentions. No. I like the Agnes Gunn one. Do like the Agnes Gunn one a lot. But less said the better now that he's gone. But yeah.
That's big of lads, clear.
Yeah, he is actually. But yeah, that was top three segment. If you have any ideas for any top three questions, I'd love to hear them. And we could feature them in future podcasts.
Yeah, stick them in the comments. We would happily do that. There's some good top threes.
It is such a fun thing to do.
It is. We have a lot of fun doing those. So, yeah, that would be absolutely brilliant if we could get your suggestions in and then we'll go from there.
Brilliant.
Boys, there is going to be no game review this week or preview because there isn't one. We're in the international break. So the plan is if you guys keep your eyes peeled, we're going to be on the shorts on X. We'll be uploading our predictions there before the match and then we'll see how right we were.
Come on, England. Score some fucking goals.
All that, yeah. We've got to. I want America to score some goals, actually.
I also don't want my
doesn't get
American.
injured.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't really get injured.
Yeah, to be honest, I'd rather him not play, actually, I've decided.
Do you remember? I can't remember if it was last year's Euro or the 2021 one, where the old lady keeps the face paint on for 3 days. She goes, "I'm saving it for Saturday." Have you ever seen the clip of her?
I don't know what you're on about at all.
Oh no! Someone must have seen that. That's so funny.
Being embarrassed. We love it.
I think that feels like a good point to end it, boys.
It does. Brilliant pod again, lads. And
Brilliant
looking
pod.
Oh God, soon it's gonna be Derby Day, folks.
It is. It's not far away. I'm ready to snap Mr. Nunes and tear him a new one. But yeah, we will be back after the international break, fresh, ready, and ready for some more pods. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for keeping watching. And we will see you after international break.
Thank you for watching.
Cheers, thank you,
Bye bye.
lads.
Cheers. Goodbye.